Morning, everybody. It's Shap. Happy Monday. Absolutely beautiful day. I know I've said that so many times, but it's true. We are talking about the Fitt principle. F-I-T-T. We already talked about the F, which was frequency. We talked about the I, which is intensity. That's going to come up today. And we are talking about the first T, and that is time. How much time are you spending exercising? I want to get a couple things out of the way. I'm not talking about somebody who is an elite marathoner. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about general exercise, going to a gym, just general exercise that you might be doing. So you don't need to spend 2 hours in a gym. I know there might be some people that go, oh, my workouts are really long. You don't need 2 hours. That's totally unnecessary. I think about my training, even on a hard leg day where I'm squatting, or a hard back day where I'm deadlifting, an hour and a half is probably the max I'd be spending in a gym, and that's pushing it. So your time is going to be dictated a lot by obviously the type of exercise you do and the intensity that you do. So if I'm going out to a track and running sprints, I'm not going to be able to do sprints for an hour. It's just not possible. My body would break down. The sprints are going to be short, quick things with some rest in between. So you don't need a lot of time. On the other hand, if you're walking, you need a lot more time because it's not very intense. It's conversational. And there's a lot of recommendations of how much time somebody spends each week, like 150 minutes or whatever it is. And to me, again, I look at how hard are you actually working and the type of exercise that you're actually doing. You know, if you're doing a yoga class, let's say you're doing yoga 3 times, a week, and each class is an hour, that's 180 minutes for just 3 days a week. So the time can add up quick, but the intensity is going to be really, really important. So when you think about how much time you're spending, think about, again, how hard you're working. The harder you work, the less time you need. The more recreational you are, the more time you're going to need. Even from a standpoint of calories burned, if you go out for an hour walk, you are not going to burn the same amount of calories on an hour walk as if you ran for an hour, not even close. So it's all going to be determined by your intensity level. I hope that helps. Tomorrow we are talking about the final T, which is type. Thanks again for all you do. I appreciate you. You are awesome.